Fist bringing you the news like I do, talking about the YouTube Commentator Showdown. If you don't know what it was something that was initiated by the game 360. Basically, the guy got tired of people saying he wasn't the best, so he's like, yo, let's have a tournament. Let's see who's the best pub star on YouTube. Woody got a hold of it, put it on Game Dunzo. They supported it with some $1,500 first prize with film on, and it was ran today, Saturday. There was a lot of commentators that were there. Now, a lot of people are asking, well, why didn't you participate, Fist? And I was never invited. I was never invited to commentator. Hutch was never invited. A lot of people that were YouTube pub stars were not invited. So I don't know why. That's just the way it was, but who knows? But what I really want to talk about, and I don't want you guys to realize, I did post the last video that says, I'm not here, I don't have time to hate. And what I'm doing is I'm basically, how after a basketball game, people analyze it and they break it down and they're a critic on it. So basically, I watched all the games and I wanted to give you my synopsis on it. Basically, an analytical breakdown and analysis from fisticuffs and tell you what I thought. So there was a lot of pub star players on there. They were all invited, and the tournament ran the best of 6 games. So they had 6 free-for-all games to decide who was the best pub star. Now, each place, first, second, and third, gets points. And out of those 6 games, you get so many points, and whoever has the most points at the end of 6 games wins the $1,500 to $100, the first prize, and all the rights to the whole thing. Mark J won. The game 360 came in second. Some British dude came in third, and then a bunch of other people, and there were some notables like Randy Savage and Woody and his whole crew, and Muzza Fuzza and Jaws. So I was watching the video that showed part 1 from Woody, and he was talking about does free-for-all say who's the best player? Well, absolutely, the way the tournament was ran clearly shows who was the best player. Because if you look at any sporting event, any event, you're always going to take... It would be different if you played one game and then the guy who won, they'd be like, oh, we don't know if he's the winner because he only played one game. But Marka J, as well as all the others, played in 6 games of free-for-all. I don't care if you play 6 games of jumping jacks. If you play 6 something of something and you're consistent, that means you are the best. And we were wanting to see who is the best individual performance that is judged by free-for-all. Whoever is the best with their gun skills. There was no streaks. There was no nothing. There's plenty of times I've seen people pass up a kill, and I don't know if that was done deliberately because people were friends in the game. You can go back and watch the whole thing on GameDunzo.com. But to say that a person is not clearly the winner, and out of 6 games, it's clearly Mark J won the game. There's no doubt about it. In that particular pool of people, he was the best player because it's only proven by the fact it was the best. It was the best out of 6 games, and he had the best cumulative score out of anybody. Now, if you wanted to run, and there's no excuses, because here's the facts. Every time a Call of Duty game comes out, Game Battles runs a tournament through GameStop, and I played in every single one of them, and it's ran the same way through free-for-all to see who is the best, who wins the money. You win the money in your first place, you're the best. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. It's clear, cut, and dry. Your best 6 games. Now, if you wanted to run it more properly, you would have been the top 3 finishes advanced to the next. You would have pools. Like, you would invite everybody who's a YouTube commentator. And then those people will be drawn into pools. And then out of each pool, each team or each pool would play the best 3 out of 5. The top 3 advanced to the next pool. And then so on and so forth. Like, so if you had 4 pools, it would be best 3 out of 5 games. Top 3 points would advance to the next pool. And then you'd whittle it down to the 8 people, and that's the way it would be played. And that's the way it's always been played. But that's not the way this tournament was played. But that's okay. They had fun. And one of the other things that was kind of bad for the way the tournament was ran in the showdown was, when you invite people and you accept an invitation to the YouTube Commentator Showdown, you would expect people to act. You would expect people to act accordingly. If you feel like you're not going to win, I thought it was pretty shameful that people were just going to use a sniper rifle or the M60 or weren't even going to try. Listen, if you don't think you're going to win and you're pretty much out of the money and you're just out of it, just leave the game. Don't sit there and give people kills for free because you just want to use it as an excuse why you didn't win. Don't change your weapon now. There should be rules on that. But anyways, so that's what I want to get clear. It's obviously it's clear cut. 6 games straight up, best cumulative score. It's bone cut and dry. It clearly shows in that pool who won the tournament. Period. Hands down. Anything other than that is simply a fallacy, and it's ridiculous to think otherwise. Anyways, that's it. It's your boy Fist. Maybe next one we'll all get to play. Peace. Yes, if you want to know more and in-depth analysis, come to my podcast. I got some juicy stuff for Sunday.